Welcome. Take a moment, if you will, to gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let your shoulders drop. Take a slow, mindful breath in, and exhale with ease. Allow yourself this moment to arrive, fully and without expectation. There's a question that lingers quietly in many of our hearts, often without words. Why do I sometimes feel as if there's a heavy weight on my chest? Perhaps you've experienced it. That ache that doesn't seem to come from any specific event. A dull pressure that seems to sit right behind the sternum. It may come unexpectedly, while you're walking, sitting at your desk, or lying in bed in the quiet of the night. And when it comes, it's not always easy to understand. The beloved teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once responded to this very question, and what he offered was not a clinical explanation or a tidy diagnosis, but a profound insight that opens up a new way of understanding ourselves and our connection to those who came before us. He said this heaviness might not be yours alone. It could be a sorrow that has been transmitted to you by your mother, your father, your grandparents, or even generations further back. Fear, anxiety, grief, and anger can move through families like invisible rivers, shaping how we feel, how we respond to the world, even when we aren't aware of their source. That idea can be startling at first. We tend to think of ourselves as isolated islands, carrying our own burdens, facing our own struggles. But Thich Nhat Hanh gently invites us to see ourselves differently, not as isolated individuals, but as continuations. You are not just you. You are the continuation of your parents, of your ancestors. Their joy and resilience live on in you. And so do their wounds. That weight in your heart may not have begun with you. And this, oddly enough, is hopeful, because it means that your suffering is not a sign that you are broken. It is a signal, one that's asking for awareness, understanding, and transformation. So what can we do with this awareness? The first step is acceptance. To gently name the feeling without trying to suppress or analyze it. Thich Nhat Hanh encourages us to pause and say, "This is a feeling of heaviness in my chest." No judgment. No need to push it away. Just naming it is the beginning of holding it tenderly. Then, we turn to our breath. The breath is always there, patient, steady, available. It's a bridge between our body and our mind, between what is conscious and what lies beneath the surface. When we become aware of our breathing, we create space. We soften the contraction around the feeling. And we offer compassion not just to ourselves, but to those who came before us. Breathing in, we can say inwardly, "I breathe in for myself." Breathing out, "I breathe out for my mother, my father, my ancestors." Each breath becomes an act of healing. Each breath becomes a gesture of love. You might even visualize the generations that came before you, not as distant strangers, but as children once wounded, once hopeful, just like you. Your grandfather as a small boy, uncertain. Your grandmother as a young girl, full of dreams. Their fears and longings, passed along not out of malice, but because they too didn't have the tools to transform them. Mindfulness offers us those tools. Mindfulness is not about escape. It's about embrace. It's about looking deeply into the roots of our suffering, not to be consumed by it, but to understand it. And with understanding comes compassion. Compassion is the sun that can melt even the oldest snow. Sometimes we suffer and we don't know why. We look around at our lives and think, I should be fine. I should be happy, but somewhere deep inside, something aches. Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us that this ache doesn't mean something is wrong with us. It means something is ready to be seen, ready to be understood, ready to be healed. And healing doesn't have to be monumental. It doesn't have to be dramatic or performative. It can begin with just 5 minutes. 5 minutes of mindful breathing, walking in silence, or simply resting with awareness. Each time the feeling of heaviness returns, we return to our practice. Not to fix it, but to be with it. Over time, the heaviness may lessen. The sorrow may loosen its grip. The clouds begin to part. And while personal practice is powerful, We are not meant to walk this path alone. Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes the importance of community. Having even one or two friends or loved ones who understand the practice of mindfulness can be deeply supportive. When we begin to feel overwhelmed, they can help bring us back to the breath, to the body, to the present moment. Transformation isn't about erasing the past. It's about shining light on it, seeing clearly, feeling deeply, and choosing, in this moment, to love ourselves and those who came before us a little more gently. So the next time you feel that weight on your heart, pause. Name it. Breathe. Smile to it. Let your breath carry not only your own suffering, but also the longing of generations past, for peace, for ease, for love. This is the gift of mindfulness, the possibility that, through presence and compassion, we can transform not only our own lives, but the lives of those who came before and those who will come after. You are the turning point. You are the continuation. And you are the light that can bring peace to many hearts, starting with your own. May you walk gently today. May you breathe with kindness. May your heart and the hearts of your ancestors find ease.